Accenture, under Pierre Nanterme, made one of the least discussed and most technically impressive business model transitions in professional services history, converting a management consulting firm into a technology services and digital transformation company without destroying the consulting margin that funded the transition. Most firms that attempt this pivot either sacrifice margin for capability or sacrifice capability for margin. Nanterme did neither, and let's audit how. Hello, my name is Todd Hagopian, the original Stagnation Assassin, author of The Unfair Advantage and The Stagnation Assassin on Amazon. But today we are pulling the leadership file on Pierre Nanterme, CEO of Accenture from 2011 to 2019, and specifically the capability acquisition and business model evolution that repositioned Accenture from a consulting firm to a technology services leader. This is not a tribute, this is a forensic audit, so let's see what he actually did here. The leadership stagnation score at Accenture's strategic challenge in 2011 was 4 out of 10 on the corporate cancer scale. They were not in a crisis, but a trajectory problem for sure. Technology consulting was being commoditized by Indian IT service firms offering dramatically lower billing rates. Digital transformation was becoming the primary consulting need, requiring capabilities like user experience design, data science, platform engineering that traditional consulting firms hadn't yet built. The stagnation was forward-looking. If Accenture didn't reposition, it would become a high-cost provider of increasingly low-cost standard services. So let's look at the forensic audit and see what Nanterme got right. The acquisition cadence. Nanterme acquired more than 100 companies during his tenure, specifically targeting digital agencies, design firms, and data analytics specialists that provided capabilities that Accenture couldn't build organically at the speed that the market was requiring. The Corellan method applied to capability building, overwhelming acquisition force deployed exactly where organic development was too slow to be competitive. The integration architecture. Most professional services acquisitions fail because the acquired talent departs when the earnout expires, and the culture absorption destroys what made the acquisition valuable to begin with. Nanterme's integration model maintained the acquired entities' brand identities. Fjord Design Studio kept its name. Accenture Interactive operated as a semi-autonomous unit, which preserved the culture and talent retention that made the capabilities valuable. The digital revenue percentage as a management KPI. Nanterme publicly committed to growing digital revenues as a percentage of total revenue, and reported that metric transparently. By the end of his tenure, more than half of Accenture's revenue was digital. That metric discipline focused organizational resource allocation. Every investment decision was evaluated against the digital percentage target. Let's look at the murder board. What did he get wrong? The acquisition volume, over 100 companies, creates integration complexity that is difficult to manage at any scale. Accenture's ability to fully integrate acquired capabilities into coherent client offerings versus just presenting them as a portfolio of loosely affiliated boutiques is a genuine operational challenge. The portfolio model generates revenue optionality, but reduces the depth of integrated capability that clients increasingly require. The stagnation verdict here, 4 kills out of 5. Pierre Nanterme executed the most successful consulting to technology services transition of any major professional services firm. The acquisition cadence, the brand integration model, and the digital revenue KPI discipline are all genuinely replicable frameworks. The integration complexity of 100 plus acquisitions is the structural challenge that he left to his successors. Study Nanterme for service firm capability transformation, then solve the integration depth problem before the portfolio becomes a liability. That's your forensic audit on Pierre Nanterme and Accenture. Remember, grab The Unfair Advantage and Stagnation Assassin on Amazon.com. I'm Todd Hagopian. When your business model is being commoditized by competitors with lower cost structures, you have 2 choices. You can race them to the bottom, or you can acquire your way to a capability premium that they can't match. Nanterme chose correctly.